You're watching Chili Boy Productions. I'm Larry Chili Boy Chilson, and this is my review for Lisa Frankenstein. Now, before we get into this review, make sure to go ahead and click that subscribe button down below so that you can chill with me on each and every one of my latest videos. Lisa Frankenstein is a 2024 horror comedy directed by Zelda Williams and written by Diablo Cody. A misunderstood teenager and a reanimated corpse embark on a murderous journey to find love, happiness, and a few missing body parts. The film stars Catherine Newton, Cole Sprouse, Lisa Soberano, and Carla Gugino. So I saw Lisa Frankenstein at the AMC Scream Unseen for February 5th, a horror-themed mystery movie from AMC, though I do also believe Regal played the same film tonight as well for their Mystery Movie Monday. And as you can tell by my getup, I was kind of anticipating, more like 97% sure, that tonight's film was going to be Lisa Frankenstein. Otherwise, you would have been getting this look for who knows what type of movie. But also, if you couldn't tell, I was very excited for the film to be Lisa Frankenstein. I was highly anticipating this movie. I know Diablo Cody has been a little bit up and down since like her big heyday back in the 2000s. But anytime a new Diablo Cody script comes forth, I'm always interested to at least see what she's going to bring. Plus, you add in this horror comedy concept with Cole Sprouse and Catherine Newton, this twist on the Frankenstein tale set in the 80s, giving us Lisa Frank as well as Frankenstein. Oh, I could not wait for this movie. And that's why I'm so happy to report back that I really enjoyed this one. Lisa Frankenstein gives you a good old bloody, campy good time. So let's go ahead and talk about the positives first. Well, I want to start with our two leads because I think they both do a great job. Catherine Newton is a delight in this film. I actually think this is the best Catherine Newton performance, maybe since something like Freaky. She really shines in these horror comedies, and she's at the top of her game here, which is a welcome surprise after she's had some pretty terrible misses. I love Quantumania. I'm looking at you. But Newton is able to really shine in this role as Lisa. She's funny, she's charismatic, she's dark, and infuses the perfect amount of sassy dark humor into the role. I thought she was wonderful. And then we have Cole Sprouse, who is kind of the MVP, period, because he has to do so much with literally no dialogue. It's such a great physical comedic performance from Cole Sprouse, but he does so much with his face, with just his grunts and groans. I thought he was really charming as well as being kind of off-putting. The makeup work, top tier as well. But I might get canceled for saying this. Yeah. Zombie Frankenstein Cole Sprouse could get it. Uh, I said it. Okay. But they were really fun together, and I really enjoyed the dynamic between this girl and this Franken zombie monster. And the hijinks that ensue are really fun to watch. I thought the script unfolded really nicely. It's quite funny. There's not a lot of like huge laughs. It's not like a laugh out loud gut buster by any means, but there are certainly enough laughs in here that I was enjoying myself. There's enough kills in here that kept me going as well. It is PG-13, but I think they push it when it comes to that PG-13 rating. They definitely go for as much as they can get out of that rating. Particularly, there is this over-the-top sequence with blood splattering on faces, appendages flying through the air that I adored. It hit the tone of what we were going for so perfectly. Really, all of the kills kind of hit that wonderful comedic horror tone that you want in a film like this. And the movie at large hits that tone aesthetically. It gives you gothic 80s wonder. The music is fantastic. This is the soundtrack full of 80s bops. The costumes are great. Catherine Newton's character being told through visual storytelling is done so well. Yeah, this is just a lot of fun, and I thought it was really well executed across the board. So then, what doesn't work so well when it comes to Lisa Frankenstein? Well, for me, the actual narrative, the story itself, is the main problem because we have to really take some leaps in logic. When it comes to the timeline, when it comes to what's happening, it just is like, okay, this doesn't really make sense how this would all go down and happen and be copacetic. But you kind of just go with it because you're having a good time. But really, the bare bones of the story, it's kind of weak. And the character progression as well, particularly when it comes to Lisa, I like where her character goes. It just happens really fast. Like where we start and where we end up happens at literally the snap of a finger. The next scene is like, whoa, she is a completely new person. And I think it just happened too rapidly. And then some character decisions, particularly as we move through the second and third acts, you're like, what are y'all doing? What is really going on here? And really, outside of Catherine Newton specifically, but her and Cole Sprouse's zombie, nobody else gets any sort of development. They kind of try to give development to her stepsister, but it doesn't really work. So you don't care about anyone else in this film other than these two. And all the other outside characters are kind of turned up to 11 for the majority of the time. But overall, I didn't really care about all that because I was having such a good time. There were fun kills, there are great laughs. Our leading duo make this a really fun watch set against this wonderfully neon 80s gothic backdrop. I had a lot of fun with Lisa Frankenstein. So if you watched those trailers and thought this looks like a good time, I think you are going to have a ball with the film itself. And really, if you're a fan of horror comedies, if you like that nice blend, if you like this throwback to the 80s that we've been doing recently, I think this is a great pick right before Valentine's Day. It has just enough of that romantic flair to it. So give this one a chance. Give it a watch. I say Lisa Frankenstein is a great time at the movies for a full price ticket. So that is my review for Lisa Frankenstein. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead, click like down below and subscribe to the channel so that you are always up to date on all of my latest videos. Also, join in on the discussion. Are you excited to see Lisa Frankenstein? Or did you also see it as a mystery movie like I did? Let me know all of your thoughts either in the comment section down below or you can hit me up on Twitter. I love you all so much for your continued support. Mwah! Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.